Next item on the regular agenda is to approve the selection of Mammoth Sports Construction to serve as the design company for the sports complex project.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I have to go back and think. Thanksgiving is kind of caused me to forget dates. On the, I think it was the 21st, yeah, 21st day of November, our sports complex committee had an opportunity to interview 5 different firms. They were, let's see, RDG Planning and Design, Clark and Anderson, JEO Consulting Group, Ella's Construction, and Mammoth Sports Construction. And the in-person interviews went very well. All 5 companies accounted very well for themselves. After the meeting, the sports committee called another meeting. It would have been that following Monday evening, so it would have been the evening of November 25th. And at that time, they discussed all the different companies, the pros and cons of each. Also, prior to that meeting that day, Tara, Kyle, and I, we had called around to do reference checks, and we shared our findings from the phone calls that we made with the sports committee. Ultimately, the group decided to go with Mammoth Sports Construction. They really appreciated the personal touch of the presentation. Jake from Mammoth actually was the one that did the presentation. Very, very calm, smooth pitch. I think that he did a fantastic job. Mammoth is a full stop company. They could do the whole thing. This was obviously just for the design side, but they specialize in sports complexes. I think they had said that they had done 147 sports complex facilities here recently. We had a chance to speak with a number of references, and they all had really good things to say about Mammoth. I know that it was neck and neck with another firm. I know RDG was right up there as well too, towards the top. It was very, very close. RDG did a fantastic job. You guys did all the firms. But ultimately the group decided to go with Mammoth. Kyle, is there anything that I'm missing that you can think of, or Tara?
No, I was very impressed with all 5 presenters. So
Yeah, they all could have done the
we were
job.
very fortunate to get that much interest from that quality of firms.
Yeah, I think that they are all excited for this project, and I know today I had an opportunity to hear from Jake. He had said that he wanted to let this be known that this is more than just another project, as he has ties to the community. Early in Jake's marriage, they spent many holidays here in McCook at his wife's grandparents. He, along with his whole crew, are honored and thrilled to get to work with the city of McCook on the sports complex. And so if the council approves moving forward with Mammoth, we're going to start working on trying to get a contract done. Like we've discussed, we have to have the contract done before the end of the year so we can obligate our ARPA funds that we have been kind of setting aside for the design firm contract. So if I can get it done by December 16th, I'm going to get it done by December 16th. If not, we're probably going to have a special meeting. So just keep that on your radar. But if we can, we'll try to get that back to the council by December 16th. The one thing that really kind of was an eye-opener to me, and everybody did a fantastic job. You could tell they really wanted the contract. They brought 13 people with them that day. They brought a plane out. They had a car that they brought out. I think the car's still sitting at the airport right now. I'm not sure what the story with that is, but they definitely showed an interest in McCook, and I think that the committee felt that. So Yeah.
Did Jake have any kind of a timeline as far as when he wants to really start bringing something to you?
So I think he's gonna listen to the sports committee, so this is where things really start getting fun, because now we can start imagining and thinking about what this design is going to look like. And, the design process, he said it could take, anywhere from 6 months to 12 months. Upon completion of design, then construction part will start. And I think that, they're comfortable with our timeline, because it's gonna take us that much time. It will match up well with the anticipation notes that we've issued, and we're also gonna be able to issue additional bonds. There's still gonna be some additional funding that will be available through the sales tax. I think that this course is going to give us some additional avenues as far as some grant opportunities. This land, I think, is going to give us chances that maybe we didn't have. The other nice thing about this is we're gonna be able to claim our sales tax exemption. And so, we've got some things working for us right now, I think, that's going to make this good. Plus all the, I'm just trying to think of, the grant funding that we've already submitted for, like the MIAP grant, potentially looking at CCCFF dollars for something like this. I mean, just a lot of different opportunities that we're gonna be able to avail ourselves to. Just excited to move forward with the project. I think that everybody's gonna be welcome to these meetings. We're gonna advertise them. Just because you're not on the sports complex committee doesn't mean that you can't be there and share your thoughts. I know we talked about surveying this firm that is being recommended by the sports complex committee. They can do everything in-house. If you look at their RFQ, they're able to do fundraising, they're able to do surveys, they've got a community outreach component, they've got all that stuff that we're gonna be able to get people's input. And I think that before you know it, we're gonna have something that people are really excited about. Try to make sure that we maximize the space that we have out there on this lot. Hopefully we can size it in a way that we're able to go ahead and do the residential development and commercial development that we want to see out there as well too. So
The committee staying together.
yeah, yes, the committee stays together. They're going to be working hand in hand with the design firm, with Mammoth, to come up with a design. And obviously there'll be updates to the council and whatnot as we move forward.
I was just gonna add, because it came up at some of the previous meetings about having too many council member present. I can advertise that council members will be, or may be present, and that way you'll be covered, so you can attend one of the meetings. Didn't happen the last time because I wasn't here, but we can do that in the next one.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, are we ready for the question?
I am.
From Anna.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, all those in favor vote yea, opposed nay.
My vote's cast yea, no votes cast nay.